You know what I'm tired of? Isekai animes. They're always the same thing. One hero from our world goes to their world, to become the god of that world with the magical MacGuffin. It gets kind of boring, but this series kind of lightened me up. And the series is, if it was for my daughter, I'd kill the Demon Lord. And you'll find out in a minute. I'm the old hunter. Let the hunt begin. I must say, this series is wonderful. It's a nice brevity from the traditional fantasy series where it's always the action, 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 and it's nice to just get a series where it's just about the daily life. The life of an adventurer that isn't about him going to mythical quest. Well, that's a lie. He does, but that's later on. It's just he is Dale. He is a adventurer who is was killing some monsters until he met a little girl named Latina who was lost in the forest. Well, her father died, so she was left alone in the forest. So he took her back to the city and raised her as his daughter. And it's nice to see that. It's not so action heavy like other fantasy series where it's just action, action, action. We just see the daily life of our protagonist. We see his days of taking care of his daughter. He's only 18, so he's still rather young. And the fact and how he needs and how it's difficult to manage a life with an adventurer's life and a family, but thankfully he has friends who take care of that. But the characters are what I love. For example, Dale is a kind person who loves his daughter. He can be a bit annoying because when he goes Latina, Latina, but it's not so annoying that he makes him unbearable. It's just kind of commendable that he loves his daughter. He's willing to do things to make her happy. He's willing to make compromises to make her happy. And that's what a father should be, a person who tries to make as many compromises as possible to keep his children happy. After all, being a parent's not easy, and he has a lot of responsibilities too, being an adventurer. So it is interesting. And Latina, oh goodness, Latina's so cute. She's such a bundle of cuteness. In fact, I think she's the second cutest character since Kana from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Heresy, I know, but what can you do? She's innocent, cute, and just curious about the world. She does have her moments where she wishes she knows her father, who her father was, and she wants to expand on that. So it's a commendable sort of thing. And I'm kind of glad they see three things through her eyes. So it kind of introduces what it's like to be a demon in a human society. It's now it's not she does it's she's not projected in a negative light because she's also lovable, but you have to see a bit of discrimination and how children like her are quite vulnerable and valuable, especially in the black market, and they are supported with two supported characters who work in a tavern where Dale and Latina live. They are very nice. I keep forgetting the names, but they do a serviceable job. They treat Latina kindly, and they give her an opportunity to work at the tavern. And the fact is that they do love her like their own daughter. And and I gotta say, in the way they do things, the animation is very well done. I love the animation. It's bright, it's colorful, and has personality. It's rare to see an animation like this, but since it's not a action heavy series, they can bump up the animation a bit and not focus so much as on the fight scenes, which is kind of nice. It's nice to see a nice series for once. I'm not saying that other animes are bad animated, but this is very colorful and very bright. So it has a certain charm to it, which is nice. And the fact that the music is also very well done. I love the music. It's very cheerful and has a lot of oomph to it, so it's kind of cheerful to listen to. Though, if you ask me, the ending and the opening are a little forgettable, so it kind of gets out of your head after you watch it. So I tend to skip the openings from time to time. But overall, it doesn't really bother me. It's really good. I think it has well done animation, good characters, and like it not and yeah, that's just about two. But still, I think those two make up for the third one. And that's why I think you guys should watch it. If you just want a nice fantasy anime that isn't action heavy and just all about the daily life of an adventurer and his daughter, adopted daughter, I would highly recommend you watch the series. It's available on Crunchyroll and Funimation, I believe. But if you live in Europe or anywhere else, Crunchyroll's your best bet. And the English dub has just been released, so you got the opportunity to listen to it dubbed, if that's your sort of thing. But anyway, I'm the Oat Hunter. Please like and subscribe. Leave your comments down below, and thank you.